Okie doke. Welcome back to Math Addict 59 YouTube channel, where my average views have turned into a exponential decay function. So anyway, this is the definite integral lesson that we might see in regards to business calculus. We might have a situation where perhaps we have a marginal revenue situation, and I'm sure folks realize marginal revenue situations are forever a negative linear function. So maybe we're interested in the accumulation of revenue, but this is the marginal revenue. So basically, if you were really looking at this geometrically, it's a situation where we're taking a function and you might consider this the x-axis and you might consider this the function. Now, the reason for the dx stuff is that what you're really looking at is you're looking at the area, this area, in which you really have an infinite number of rectangles. However, I can't draw infinity. There's no way I'm going to draw 170 factorial rectangles. So you'll just have to settle for 6. But as you're realizing already, the area of this region roughly approximates the value of this function times all the changes in x that comprise each rectangle. So therefore, we arrive at the expression 50 minus 2x times dx, because anything involving area must involve length and width. But enough with that. In order to get the definite integral, and I don't know, maybe a title wouldn't hurt either. But in order to find the definite integral, there's also a theorem known as fundamental theorem of calculus. And basically all the fundamental theorem of calculus says is that if we take the antiderivative and evaluate it at 10 and evaluate it at 1, you win. So basically what we're going to do is, let me get this clutter off the, that's not a good, that's not what I wanted to do. And this is all going on national TV shortly. Yeah, I'll have 4 more views probably, because there's not very many people taking this. I probably should also post this to regular calculus too, even though we're not talking about marginal revenue much there. We're just talking about integration. So all I know is that first of all, we need to find 3 things. We need to find the antiderivative of, I don't know what happened to mine. All right. So yeah, we need to find the antiderivative of 50 minus 2x. You're going to find out that since 50 is a constant, it's going to become integral of 50 times 1 to 10 dx. That's not a complicated one. The other part is going to become 2 times x dx. So this is basically a situation where, yeah, anytime you have a difference or a sum of 2 terms, I would make it 2 integrals. So anyway, nothing I've said has made sense, but it doesn't matter. You're still here. All I know is that the integral of 50 integral dx would be 50x. And then what we often do to set up is, oh, it's 10 to 1, sorry. And then the other part of it would become 2x squared over 2, which would just reduce out to x squared, so I'm not even going to worry about those 2's. So it's going to be x squared evaluated from 10 to 1. And so what's going to happen is the 50x would become 50 times 10 minus 50 times 1. The answer to that would be 450. The other expression would be 100, would be 10 squared minus 1 squared, which would become 100 minus 1, or 99. Now, this would actually lead me to how much revenue I made over this particular period. Even though revenue is decreasing over time, I still have a positive number in regards to revenue. It's 351. So 351 is also the value of this definite integral. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to email me or contact me on my Canvas. If you're a total stranger watching this, you could probably leave something in the comments. Anyway, make sure you watch further videos and feel free to subscribe to Math Addict 59. Take care and cheers to Tuesday.